You're going to feel happy because, first of all, you have options. With this, because you chose this, you're going to have options. You're going to have other alternate income, which is also wonderful. You're going to be testing your knowledge. You say, maybe let me test myself. And guess what? You're going to be proving yourself right. And then look at this, spin the wheel of justice, spin the wheel, spin the wheel. And so when you get that spinning the wheel, again, when you take this opportunity, you create your future.
Welcome to Cards and Constellations with Bonnie Morris and Don Rumor Rivera from Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Here, we blend astrology and tarot to guide you through the twists and turns for the week ahead. Don't forget to hit subscribe and share. Let's dive into your cosmic journey together.
Okay, before we get to the astrology and tarot, let's take a look at the moon for the week of September 15th through the 21st. And this week on Sunday the 21st, we'll have the new moon. That's where the sun and the moon are conjunct, or what we call a cazimi. And that's where they block out the light, so you don't see the moon at all. That's the time to write down those intentions. We always talk about planting those seeds. So wherever it is that you're keeping track of those, whether it's your journal, your calendar, your diary, your phone, whatever, write it down. Make sure you know exactly what you're working on, what project you're going to do, so that, this is the important part, on May 23rd of next year, when we have the first quarter, which is at 2 degrees of Virgo, and that's when we do all the work. You'll be able to go back and find out what project you're working on. Tell me down below, where is it that you keep your intentions written? Do you have a special safe place? Leave us a comment and let us know. Now for the void of course. Sunday on the 14th, we enter a void of course at 28 degrees 59 minutes of Gemini. This was at 10:46 p.m. And we returned into the sign of Cancer on the 15th at 12:30 a.m. On the 17th, Wednesday, at 3:13 a.m., at 28 degrees of Cancer, we begin another void of course until 5:20 a.m., when it enters into the sign of Leo. Then, on the 19th, we begin another void at 12:21 p.m. at 29 degrees of Leo until 12:23 p.m. Now, that is probably our record short void of course. It's only 2 minutes long. It will then enter into the sign of Virgo. Aquarius, this week, the energy holds pretty steady all week. We still see the kite there headed off towards Saturn conjunct Neptune. And on the tail, we see not only the sun and moon conjunct in a cazimi, but also Mercury separated by 2 degrees, still considered conjunct. Uranus is in a square with Venus. That brings that push me, pull you dynamic between wanting to be close, but also needing the independence. You value your personal freedom deeply, and you may sometimes feel conflicted when emotional ties feel maybe a bit too binding. They often have unique ways of expressing affection and can be creative, though the emotional rhythm can be unpredictable. With understanding and flexibility, this can thrive in relationships as long as it's allowed for space and individuality. We see Uranus in a trine with Pluto, and this gives you very good harmony, strong inner sense that change is possible, but also necessary. Feeling deeply motivated to improve not only your own life, but the world around you. It supports bold thinking, originality, and of course, transformation. All of that is expressed in a grounded and effective way. This week, you're stepping into a new phase of self-expression. This week is about identity and direction, who you're becoming and how you want to be seen. A personal project, a style shift, or a decision about your future may take shape. Others notice your presence more strongly now, and your words carry influence. Partnerships may challenge you to balance your independence with cooperation. Financially, there are new opportunities on the horizon if you're willing to be innovative and think outside the box. And by your weekend, you feel re energized and ready to embrace a bolder vision for your life. Dawn, what do you have for Aquarius?
Well, there's so many questions that we need answers to, and the world is a crazy place. But guess what? You found a tarot reading to do it for you. So let's get started. This is your reading, Aquarius, for the week. Let's see what Spirit and Universe has in store for you. Your first card out of your energy this week is a Three of Pentacles. When I see that Three of Pentacles, the one thing I want to tell you and remind you is you have value, you have worth, and you have an inherent knowledge. Make sure you understand that this week specifically, because on this week specifically, folks are going to be coming to you. This is the Oracle card in that sense. I kind of call it the Oracle card. This is the card where people come to you to get information. They're going to come to you as a resource. They're going to come to you to ask you, how do you do this? What do you do? When do you do? Why do you do? They want your corporate knowledge, they want your experience, and they want your know-how. So this week, be open to the fact that people are coming to you and they're looking to you. Now, this is also not necessarily just coming to you, but this is the people that look toward you. Okay, so say something happens. Maybe you're in a situation where something goes wrong, and they look to see how you react. Okay, so again, it doesn't have to necessarily be only information. It can be in the way in which you react, the way in which you handle a situation, the way in which maybe the boss goes off and acts like a bit of a fool, and they show their butt, and you say, you know what? You pull the boss aside and say, this is not cool. But because of the way you handled it, because they watched you handle it so artfully, then you send a message on how they should handle a situation as well. So it could be that. It could also be the way in which maybe you come in and you say, hey, I'm doing this weekend. And say, how can you afford that? And you're like, well, you did this, this, and this, and this. And then they follow. Maybe you created a side hustle and now you say, hey, look, this is what I'm doing. They're like, hey, can you show me how to do that? And because you're showing them something that you already have shown benefit from doing, again, they see the benefit that you did. Therefore, now they want to learn. So this is a week where people are watching. People are watching, people are listening, and people want to learn. So be open to your group, open to your people, open to your friends, anyone that comes along. Be open to them and share with them what it is you're doing and how you do it. You don't have to get too proprietary. So if you have some proprietary information, you ain't sharing that, that's fine. But again, if it's something that you can share, be sharing and be a mentor. Be offered the opportunity to be a mentor. And again, that is you understanding and knowing your value and worth. And you do have a lot of value and worth to go. I love this because what happens is somebody's coming to you because they want to start something new. They want to start something new. It's a new program, a new opportunity. It could be a new venture or something, and they're looking to you to get advice. Now, I will also flip the script on this one to you, so let's not get totally lost when I do this, because we'll come back to this. But you could also, with these two cards, it could see you being somebody who wants something new, you taking off in a new direction, and then you're looking to somebody else as a mentor, somebody else to give you feedback. This could be you looking to start a new business. This could be you looking to take a new opportunity and run with it. This could be you looking to maybe enhance your income, and maybe even you looking to say, hey, I need to navigate now for promotion. I need to navigate for raise. I need to navigate to this new position. And so you ask people, how do I do that? You ask your boss, you ask the people who have responsibility for that position. Hey, what do I need to do? How do we need to do it? So this could be you asking for assistance, asking for mentorship, asking for direction. But to be honest with you, I don't think that is as strong and powerful as the message I'm getting for you, which is, again, people are coming to you. They're looking to you this week. And I like this, the fact, because whoever this is, it's going to lead to a great Great energy for them, a great opportunity for them, but you're going to benefit because they're going to want to bring you in. So this could be somebody who's looking to start a new business. You have some experience in this, they're going to have you as a partner. They're going to say, hey, bring you in. They're not going to want your money necessarily. They're going to want your knowledge. They're going to want your experience. They're going to want you what it is you can bring because you already been down this road. And again, they trust you. So when that's the case, again, celebrate the fact they're bringing you in and make sure that you come in. Make sure that you join this partnership, this whatever. And again, you have to do your due diligence. I'm not saying go blindly someplace else, nor would you do this. That's just not who you are anyway. But as Aquarius, sometimes we are, oh, kumbaya, feel good. No, we're not doing that. We're going to do our background. We're going to do our due diligence and see. But I'm telling you, this could be an interesting opportunity for you. This is going to be something that is in your wheelhouse, but maybe outside of your range initially by yourself. And therefore, they're bringing a component that you don't already have, and the two of you work wonderfully together because of what you're bringing and what they're bringing. So again, you couldn't do it by yourself, they couldn't do it by themselves, but together you could. This could also be a situation where yeah, this could be a situation where you're a child. This could be a child situation too. Maybe one of your kids are coming up to you and say, you know what, I'm looking at doing this. I need an investor. So they may just need your money, but they also, the opposite, they may need your business acumen. They say, you know what, I've got this part down. I'm somebody who can do that, but can you give me the business stuff? Can we work together and you kind of run the business? Can you put that together? Or you may have the skill set and they have the business acumen. And so they're like, hey, let's marry. So this would be, again, a great marriage of two different skill sets working together. But this is going to be a good situation for you. So whoever comes looking, absolutely engage with them, be the mentor, give them information they may need. And if they reach out and say, hey, let's bring this together, then do it. Look at this. Man, I'm telling you, it's going to be a great venture. You're going to be celebrating the fact that you were involved and there's going to be a great venture. The sun card is there. And so the sun card's like, man, everything, whatever you think it could be, in the end, will be. Okay. Other people will want the same opportunity. They're not going to get it. You're not going to allow them to get it. You're going to get it yourself, which is wonderful. And look at this. I'm loving it. This is that Knight of Cups. So you're moving toward happiness. This will lead you to a happy space. You're going to feel happy because, first of all, you have options. With this, because you chose this, you're going to have options. You're going to have other alternate income, which is also wonderful. You're going to be testing your knowledge. You're going to say, maybe let me test myself. And guess what? You're going to be proving yourself right. And then look at this. Spin the wheel of justice. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. And so when you get that spinning the wheel, again, when you take this opportunity, you create your future. You're creating your way forward and you're creating your bank. So I want to see, tell me, what is this? Tell me what it is. Share with me, folks out there. Share with me what it is this opportunity is. Let me know what this might be. I'm really curious to see how this plays out because I know that this is a great opportunity for you. What is it? Share with me. What is it? What is it they're trying to get you to do? Why should you do that? What is the reasoning? And share with me. And if you ask me, say, hey Don, this is what they're offering. What do you think? I'll run some cards for you. I'll run some energy and say, you know what, I'm getting energy around this, or maybe I'm not getting it around that, or maybe even some direction that you may need to go into. But you know what? Again, there's so much good here. And these are major arcana cards. We have the Sun card, we have that that Fool card. And then, of course, we have this upside down there in my hand, but it's not upside down. It's not reversed. It's the Wheel of Fortune. So those three cards are telling me this is going to be big for a long time to come. This is not just a small thing here now. It's not a blip. It's going to last. So jump on this bandwagon. Take advantage of it. Don't miss this opportunity. I'm telling you, you're going to be frustrated if you miss it. Because if you do, you're going to look back down the road. When they're down the road and they're making the money, you're going to look back and say, man, I coulda, woulda, shoulda. Coulda, woulda, shoulda doesn't pay your bills. Coulda, woulda, shoulda doesn't put money in your bank. Okay? We're not doing the coulda, woulda, shoulda thing. Listen to the crazy man in the white hair. Okay? I'm telling you what you need to do. You do what you want. You follow your own advice, but you do your due diligence. And I'm telling you, when you do, you're going to find that this is an opportunity. So what are you waiting for, Aquarius? show the love to this person. Give them the due respect for them having done the research and understanding, and then you give them the filled in gaps based on your knowledge. I'm loving this. While we're loving all this, love on me a little bit by giving me a subscribe. If you are on Sonoran Mystic Tarot and look to the right, you will see the lower right hand corner a subscribe button. Please hit that subscribe button. If you are already subscribed, and make sure that you pop over to Your Love Goddess, which Miss Bonnie's page. She's our astrology guru, and hit the same thing over there. If you are on her channel and watching this, please pop over to mine, Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and do the same thing. Again, when you're on my channel, you will look to the right and you can hit the subscribe button on the channel itself, or if you're watching the video, hit that lower right hand corner. But again, hit the subscribe button and share it out. Share this with somebody. People need to know this. We have so much, and we have so much corporate knowledge built up in us for having such a lifetime. And when you live, you gain experience. When you gain experience, use it to your advantage. That's what this is. Okay. Whew. I'm excited for you. I'm very excited. Oh my goodness. Well, Aquarius, have an amazing week. Make sure that you, again, reach for that brass ring and take advantage of opportunities. Love, light, and blessings for Miss Bonnie and her family, me and my family, to you and to yours. Until next week, may that light shine bright on you, and may you own the value and energy that you have already put in the bank. Make sure that you understand it and you cash in. Have a great one.